people ask me, what is your favorite interview of all time? And, there's a long list.
Yeah.
But I would say at the top of the list would be a poet. A shy, brilliant, remarkable woman who is a poet. Who, when I sat down with her, said, I was a little nervous about this interview. I thought, I'm going to be interviewed by Ann Curry. She said my name. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, Maya Angelou just said my name. She said, I was thinking, I wasn't sure what you were going to ask me, and then I reminded myself of what Terence said, the philosopher poet from Roman times, who said, I am human, and so nothing human is alien to me. And she said, so I know that I don't have to worry about what you're going to ask me because you're a human being, I'm a human being, and I can imagine and answer what you're going to say. In fact, why would any of us need to ever feel alone in the world? Because we're surrounded by human beings. We are not alien to each other. Okay, this is the beginning of an interview, and I'm thinking, holy cow, this is going to get really good. And I mean, she just was the embodiment of wisdom. She was an incredibly well-read woman who put perspective on things. One of the greatest things she ever said to me, when I asked her, what is the greatest lesson you've ever learned? She said, the greatest lesson I've ever learned is to know that I have been loved, that we all have been loved, because whether your people, and I'm going to paraphrase what she said, whether your people came here fleeing the pogroms and the little and large murders across Eastern Europe, or whether you were forced onto slave ships and made to lie spoon fashion in your own excrement, to come to this country, every one of your ancestors paid for you. They paid for you. So your existence is proof that you were loved. I'm thinking, well, I just never thought of that. And I think I'm going to try to think about that. And you can expand that and think about, however, whether your families came fleeing the potato famine, whether they came here looking for opportunity because they were poor and unable to practice their faiths in many parts of Europe. That was a reason why people came to America. Even today people are coming to America looking for a way for their families their children to have a better life. Whatever is driving you and all that difficulty. I was just my Uber driver coming here was an immigrant who was trying to figure out how to drive and, barely spoke English, and, he's going through that struggle. He's paying for the children he is going to have, making a space, going through that struggle. Yes, we begin with that, being loved. And this is Maya Angelou. I mean, she just was one answer after another that just broke you open and made you think differently about everything. Yeah, remarkable interview.